I'd like to welcome back Jodie Fox of Shoes of Prey. Jodie, welcome back.
Thank you so much.
Tell us a little bit about what the company does.
So at Shoes of Prey, women can design their own shoes with us online. They get to choose every component of the shoe, the toe shape, which can be peep toes, pointy toe shoes, all sorts. The heel shape, so wedges, chunky heels, stilettos, the height of the heel from a ballet flat all the way through to a 4.5 inch heel. They choose the decorations, and then they choose from one of more than 100 types of material, from Italian silk through to beautiful soft leather. And then once they've chosen all those components and given us their design, we then give that to our technicians. They hand make the design for us, and then we ship them straight to your waiting feet.
So when the model is one-off pieces, designed on your desktop, created in another country and shipped to you, if that's the model, what are some of the challenges that that business model, that online business model represents?
There are a number of challenges when we're creating that one at a time rather than the mass production model. And the first of those is the problem with choice. So actually, when people do come to design their own product, we have in our software over 4 trillion possible designs.
Trillion?
Yes, actually 4 trillion. You should have seen us doing the maths to find the number, but it actually is more than 4 trillion possibilities. So if you come to our website without a vision for what it is that you might like to create, it can be quite difficult to make that choice. Or another sort of thing is, when you come to that, there's also the fear of not picking the best item. So I think there was a study done a number of years ago now with jams, and there was a sample of people given a choice of 20 jams and another sample of people given a choice of 4 jams. And the people who had the choice of 20 tended not to follow through to purchase because there was a fear that perhaps they'd miss out on not choosing exactly the best product of the 20. But with the 4, there was a real confidence there that you'd experienced the 4 and you could make the choice of which of the 4 was the best.
Well, let me ask you then, so if it's been proven that sometimes giving your customers more choice is worse for your business than less choice, when there are so many choices in your business, how do you allow the customer, who you're not even seeing face to face, make a decision that they're confident with?
Yeah, look, it's a big challenge for us, and we're trying different things to help our customers to make those decisions. So one of the things we've done recently is introduce trend boards, because I think that can be very inspiring to see someone that you think is a wonderful dresser or a celebrity that you enjoy watching on television or seeing on the catwalk or whatever that may be for you, that you find inspiring, and seeing how they've put their outfit together and put a pair of shoes on that you could sort of make similarly on our website. So that's one of the options, but we are exploring other ways to help people to make that decision and be confident with the choice that they've made.
Great. Other challenges that you might have as an online retailer that perhaps we wouldn't think about if we didn't have a business like yours?
Sure. One of the other ones is the delayed purchase gratification. And I think particularly now in the environment where online retail has really raised that expectation and almost conditioned us to expect more faster.
Yes.
When it's a bespoke service that's been translated into online, I think that there is that sort of difficulty of having to wait that at the moment 6 to 8 weeks for that bespoke product to be created for you. And I think there's certainly an appreciation of the fact that when we receive your design, then we're literally drawing the pattern and starting from scratch. So I think that there's certainly not a problem there, but by the same token, I think that it is a challenge for our business, that sort of delayed gratification that you usually experience immediately with the purchase or very quickly.
So do you have a communication strategy, whereas if I order today, do I hear from you again within 6 weeks?
Yeah, absolutely. So we'll, what happens is we send you an email to confirm your order and things like that. There might be things we need to talk to you about along the way as we're putting together your design as well. And then as we're just about to ship it, and I'll be ruining the surprise for anyone out there who hasn't ordered from us yet, but we will send you an email and we'll send you a photo of your shoes that are on their way to you and all of that sort of thing, so you know that when they're being put into the post for you.
Well, I don't think any surprises have been ruined, but I think it probably gives some of us some idea of what we could do with our own customers to build expectation and a want for our product.
Absolutely, and I think there is a fine line with what is an appropriate amount of communication in that time and what is too much communication in that time. So perhaps there's another opportunity for us that we could explore along the way of saying, we've just finished sewing the upper and we're so excited, and maybe there's an opportunity for another email in between all of that, just to kind of continue that experience of the purchase with us.
What is the biggest lesson that you have learned as an entrepreneur in your time in business?
What an extraordinary big question. The biggest lesson that I've learned, do you know what? As an entrepreneur, it's definitely personally and professionally the best thing that I have the best choice I've ever made, absolutely. The highs are the most incredible experience, the lows are excruciating, but every single day is wonderful and I wouldn't trade it in for the world. And I think just learning what it means to pull out of those excruciating times and to really hold on to that bigger vision is probably one of the greatest lessons that you can only learn by experience, because that's the only time that you really connect with what that means. And also not being afraid to talk to people outside of that circle and really involve people in what you're doing, because it's exciting, not just for you and what you're doing, but I think that having that good support network around you to be a part of your business with you is very important too.
Yeah. Congratulations on all the success you've had to date. I'm looking forward to doing some online shoe shopping.
Wonderful.
And thank you for joining us.
Thank you so much for having me.